65 watt.
Hey there, everyone. It is May 1st. The 1st of May. 1st of May.
Actually, it's the 2nd of May.
So it's time for my collection update for April 2014. A pretty large collection of stuff this month. Because I went to Sakura Con this last month. Had a lot of fun there. Was really cool to go again for the 3rd year. But there's other stuff not related to that, but a lot of it is. So this will be a larger collection update than the last couple months, honestly. Believe it or not, there were no CDs. None at all. Which is like the first time in a couple months, I think, unless I didn't have any last month, but I don't remember. No, there were last month, so there are none this month for the first time in a long time. And returning, we have posters and wall scrolls for the first time in like 6 months. So we have some of those. So we'll start off with those, then we'll do a couple Blu-rays I got, and then the video games, because that's a pretty big group. And then there's going to be just an extra thing at the end that kind of is a combination of just miscellaneous stuff that I want to show that has to do with anime, video games, and stuff. So we will get started here. Alright, the first thing is this group of posters here. I actually had some Club Nintendo coins expiring that I didn't even know they expired, so I went to look to see if there was anything I could get. And this is the Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds 3 poster set. And I actually got 2 sets. I'm not opening one. I want to keep one because I want to put them on my wall eventually. But this is the 3 posters here. They're a little wrapped up still because they came in this little round case here. So, yeah. So it's going to be a pain in the butt to get these open, but let's go ahead and try. And the first poster is this one here, which has, you know, Hyrule and Zelda and that guy. And the guy you get the items from, I can't remember his name, I haven't played this game enough. But if you actually go to the other side of the poster here, you see that it has Zelda here again, and the villain of the game. Master Sword, all that jazz. The second poster is a Link in the wall with all the sages here. Wow, I like the brick and all that. That's really cool. Really cool. Holy cow. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of these posters before. That first one is really cool. But we'll get on to the third one here now. And the final poster, I have to actually go around to the other side of the table, is the Master Sword in its pedestal with Link in a wall over here. This, I feel like this picture is the, like the trailer or like the artwork, promotional artwork for the game or something, I don't know. But really cool. I really like this picture. Holy cow. It's huge. They're big too. And I got 2 copies so I can make some money on the internet. But that is not all the artwork left. The rest of the artwork I got at Sakura Con. Alright, on to the Sakura Con artwork, or little poster things that I got. The first thing I got was this picture of Link as a Pokemon trainer with a Pikachu Navi. This is actually, I've seen it on a t-shirt before, but I got it basically as a little thing because I bought 2 t-shirts from this one booth, and there's things like, oh, you get a free printout thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it. So I picked this one because I knew I had to. There were a couple other ones that caught my eye, but I knew I had to get this one. Very nice. Then we get, I got this from an artist. This is a drawing of a Black Wargreymon, which is awesome because my desktop background on my computer is Wargreymon and Digimon's my childhood, and it's a really nice drawing, and I even have it signed over here in the corner by the artist, but really good. Had to buy the Black Wargreymon in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? There was no choice about that. Then from another artist, I got this really cool drawing of Link on Epona with the Master Sword up there. Yeah, this art was absolutely amazing and I had to buy it. She also had a Sheik and a Zelda, but I could have gone back and gotten it because she said she was willing to work a deal, but I kind of forgot. But whatever, I got this, and this is just amazing. I mean, wow. Then, and I would say more importantly, for me at least, if you followed my other videos talking about Sakura Con, I've mentioned
an artist I'd been to the first 2 years. Well, she happened to be there again, so making it a third year, returning. We have 3 more pictures I got. This is Cora, Mako, and fuck, I don't remember his name. Can't remember his name. Him, and then Naga, the polar bear dog, and I can't remember the name of the little raccoon red panda thingy. But yeah, them all sleeping together. I have actually seen this on the internet before, somewhere. And she drew it, which is insane, because like all this work I've seen on the internet turns out to be hers. But yeah, and then the second picture I got is, and the one I actually got for cheaper, this is all of the legendary birds. Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos up top. Articuno gets the main thing, and that's cool, but that Moltres looks amazing. But really cool here, and finally, my favorite one that I found, because it was the one I picked out first. This is a poster from Digimon the movie. She drew it. Omnimon, Ty, and Matt on the internet, and then really detailed, it's got Izzy and TK sitting on the computer waiting, Kari at her party, Joe taking a test, Mimi on vacation, and Sora's silhouette just sitting in a thing, which is basically all she does in the movie, which sucks because she's one of the cool characters. But Omnimon is one of the best Digimon, and I was like, as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to get it. But so great to find this chick again, and I will make it a point to go back again for the 4th year, because this artist is amazing. Finny Chang, Finnichang. Look her up on DeviantArt, it's on there. She probably has a website. Actually, let me get the card. So here's the actual card. Her name's Finny. I can't keep my hands straight, but you can contact her at that website. Her website's finny.forthewin.com and finny.deviantart.com. This artist is amazing. But that is not all. I also got one wall scroll, so we'll go ahead and put that out here right now. And the final wall-related object acquired at Sakura Con, Dragon Ball Z, with like the nice Japanese text. But we got Goku, Gohan, Teen Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin even, Trunks, and Vegeta with the Eternal Dragon. That's what sold it for me, believe it or not, was the Eternal Dragon over anything else. But I have a bunch of Dragon Ball Z wall scrolls, but I think this is my new favorite. This thing is so nice. Are you kidding me? Eternal Dragon. But yeah, that is it for wall things. I move on to everything else. We will go on to Blu-rays right now, actually. So because I'm an idiot, I completely forgot that I actually got a DVD at Sakura Con. And it's porn. 1 True Stories. Enough said. Okay. The other 2 Blu-rays, I've only seen one of these, actually, and yeah, both of them are must-see movies as far as I'm concerned. We got The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey on Blu-ray. I saw this in theaters. It's actually a Blu-ray DVD, like ultraviolet. I might actually buy the extended version because it's out already. I'm thinking about it because it's not that expensive. I am. And then the second one's out, and I haven't seen the second one, The Desolation of Smaug. So, we'll see though. This is actually a really good movie. Plus, it's got Martin Freeman, who's, you know, Watson in Sherlock. So, really good movie. Cannot wait to see the other 2. 3 isn't out yet, but you know what I mean. Excited to see these and watch that again. And then finally, the best Disney movie, quote unquote, to come out in years. I got Frozen on Blu-ray here, the collector's edition, with a bunch of extra stuff. For the record, Let It Go is a great song. It's overplayed apparently, even though I don't really listen to the radio, so I haven't heard it that much, but I can't get it out of my head, and I haven't even watched this movie. Yet I know the huge twist in the end. I want to see how they build it up. I'm really actually excited to see this movie. It's supposed to be amazing. Crystal says it is the most perfect Disney movie she's ever seen, which is surprising because honestly I think Disney's best era is from 89 to 99, from Little Mermaid to Tarzan. I'm the Renaissance.
guy, I guess is what they called it or whatever. I am excited to watch this. Let it go, let it go. Anyway, sorry about that. We go on to video games. Actually an interesting month for video games. Most of these were at Sakura Con, but there was one game that I actually bought at one of my local retro game stores. I don't know if you remember it all, but if you look at my copy of Super Mario World here, the label is torn. So because I'm an idiot, I went out and got a second copy with the perfect label. So I guess I can get rid of this now? I don't know, but I wanted a better label. That just really bothered me, even though, you know, it's still the game. It's just torn labels annoy the crap out of me. And if I'm going to be collecting, I need to do that, or boxes or whatever. But Super Mario World is a great game. Very fun. If you don't know what this game is, I'm not going to explain it because it's too good to explain. But we then go on to the games I got at the convention. We will start off with these. We actually start out with Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I'm trying to get every Dragon Ball Z game. PS2, by the way. I'm trying to get every Dragon Ball Z game, or most of them, because all the fighting games are really good. And I have Budokai 1, and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and Raging Blast 2. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is being borrowed for like 3 years now. I want it back because that game is amazing. But I actually have the... Oh, I also have the Budokai HD collection, which is 1 and 3, so I have the one game it's missing. So this is the one with where Tien and Yamcha can fuse and create Tiencha. Look it up, Tiencha. Tiencha. Apparently the box is broken up top here. I didn't notice that, but who cares? Cool to have this game. And then a fun thing that I found, because I found the first one last year, the first Metroid Prime, I managed this year to pick up Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So the last 2 years I've gone to the convention, I picked up Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2. If I find Metroid Prime 3, I quit. Just like... But really cool to have this game. I still need to play them, and I need to get like Super Metroid and stuff, but really excited to have this GameCube game. I'm glad I finally have it, and I got it for really cheap, so very nice, excited. I've played bits and pieces of 1 and 2, but never the whole games, but really cool to have. Then, we actually go on to the sad point, or the one sad thing, or not unfortunate thing that happened. I managed to find a Wii game that I've been looking for a long time, or trying to get for a long time, really, for really cheap. The least I've seen it on the internet, or, well, not on the internet, in a store, is $35. I found it for $20. It's Mario Galaxy 2. Unfortunately, the game would not read in my disc, in my Wii, and then I tried to take it to get fixed, like buffed the scratches out, and there's like a burn, or like a deep scratch or something. There's like a... Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there's like a laser burn around the edge. So unfortunately the game is unfixable. So I'm out $20, which is unfortunate. But I have my girlfriend trying to find just the disc somewhere, because I have the case. So you can get just a disc for really cheap, you know. It kind of sucks that I got this, but thankfully something later here entirely makes up for this and more. So, yeah. Unfortunately, no Galaxy 2. But I wanted to talk about it because shit happens. Okay, so I increased my Zelda collection this month as well. I found Link's Awakening DX and Oracle of Seasons, the Oracle game I was missing, which they ironically had last year and I couldn't get to quick enough. Both Oracle of Seasons and Link's Awakening DX. I was looking for this because it has extra dungeons and whatnot, and then Oracle of Seasons is the other one. I have Ages already, and they come in nice little plastic cases too, which is really cool. But I found these in 2 separate spots. This one I actually found with something here you're going to see in a second, and this one I found separate. But, yeah, it was great to find these for pretty cheap. I'm actually really surprised. Well, this one was a little bit more than I probably should have paid for it, but this one was pretty cheap for a Game Boy game. But cannot wait to play these, because I am going to do a Zelda playthrough eventually of like all of them. If you remember last year that I had a game in my hand, I don't know if I talked about this last year now that I think about it, but I happened to find Ocarina of Time Gold Cart, which was only available through pre-order at last year at Sakura Con, and because I said what and how much it was worth and to another person, and the people wanted it for really cheap, or wanted to get rid of it for cheap, the person got it, so I unfortunately didn't get the gold cart. But I guess it was kind of a good thing now, because I got something that I never thought I'd ever find. Because not only did I get Ocarina of Time Gold Cart, yeah, I did get it, but I got it in the box with the manual. What? And it comes in a nice little plastic case. When I saw this, I stopped dead in my tracks, because I was originally just going to buy, it was the same company that had Link's Awakening, the same booth. I saw just the gold cart. I rounded a corner, and I'm like, oh shit, there it is in the box. And I'm like, that's an amazing price for the box. And I could not say no to that. I did not expect to find Ocarina of Time Gold Cart in the box. This is my #1 game that I wanted to find. I have my top 2. Final Fantasy VII and this one. I finally have them both. It's like, I'm so happy right now. But it was so amazing to find this in the box, and I'm never going to play this. It's staying in the box. Well, I might play it here and then, but it's staying in the box. Because I have a gray card. I have the gray card. It just... I'm still speechless, and it's been almost a month, or it's been 2 weeks now since I left. Technically, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I left, and it's just amazing that I found this. But then I kind of broke down and just said, fuck it. And even though I don't have it, I got the first 2 Zeldas on NES. I don't even have an NES, but I found both of these for fairly cheap. I mean, probably more than I could have paid for them. But yeah, I know there's a gold cart for Zelda, but according to some sources, the gray cart is actually harder to find. Yes, now that I know there's a gold cart of this as well, I will probably try to find it, yeah. Thankfully, this one only came in gold. But I now own every Zelda game ever made in a physical copy. In fact, give me a second. I'm going to do something really cool. So just for really fun, I decided I wanted to put all of these Zelda games in order of release by year. I didn't go specific because there were a couple games that were released in the same year. But we start off here. We got the first 2, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, followed by Link's Awakening, the regular version, and then technically Link's Awakening DX and Ocarina of Time came out the same year. So yeah, I don't know what date, I just didn't feel like being specific like that. And then we got Majora's Mask. This is actually the collector's edition. I found out about that because it's got a little hollow screen. I don't think it does it with the camera. And then you got the Oracle games. And then 4 Swords and Wind Waker came out in the same year, if I remember correctly. They came out in the same year. And then a year later, Ocarina of Time Master Quest and the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which is Zelda's 1, 2, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time, all in one disc, came out. Then we go over here to 2004, when 4 Swords Adventures, it's a stupid GameStop box, I took out the disc just to prove it to you, and Minish Cap came out. Yep, and then we go on to 2006, we got Twilight Princess, the following year, Phantom Hourglass, later Spirit Tracks. Then 2011 is when Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time 3D came out. Very nice. And then 2013, last year, Wind Waker HD and A Link Between Worlds. And that's it to date, all of the Zelda games. Other than the stupid CDI ones, but I'm never going to get those. 2014
I'm just going to get the Nintendo console ones. I don't think I'm missing anything. If I'm missing something, somebody say something, because I don't really feel like I'm missing anything. But yeah, I just wanted to put those out to show you, because it's my Zelda games. Okay, going on to the random stuff I got. Here we go. Alright, first things first, we got a Dragon Ball pillow, literally. The 4-star ball, Goku's ball. It is literally a pillow. Yeah, it says pillow, like right here, pillow. It is the worst pillow in the world, though, but really cool to have a Dragon Ball. Because this is like, from what I remember, this is actually like what size they were. At least the Namekian ones were. But really cool to have that. Let's go on to the next thing. Alright, next thing. If you know, I don't think I've ever shown this, but I actually have a Master Sword. It's not the best, in the best shape. But there it is, the Ocarina of Time Master Sword. Not quite in the best shape. I've had this for like 2 years now. And it's a little flimsy. But still a really nice sword. It looks good. It's really almost realistic looking, plus it has a Triforce on it. But the reason I even showed this is because I got another Master Sword. My friend owed me money. Believe it or not, this was inexpensive. Let's open the box. Another Master Sword. I will take it out just for everyone to see. And there it is. Still not the best quality, but a lot better and a lot less expensive than I paid for the first one. I like it a lot better. I don't know which game this is. That's the problem. I think it's supposed to be Twilight Princess, but I don't think it is. Like, it doesn't look right, but it's a really nice sword, and it's a lot heavier, too. And it's still a little flimsy. Like, the hilt isn't quite... Like, the blade is too thick for the hilt, basically. This is really heavy. You don't even know, but, like... This thing is a beast. So, yeah. Very nice to have this. Yeah, I'm so excited to have this. Master Swords. I just need a Hylian shield, and when I get that, you guys will get to see this. Jesus. On to the last special thing. And the last and final thing, I don't feel like putting my camera back on its tripod, are these. Can't tell what they are. They are the tags and crests. The tags and crests from the first season of Digimon. This is Ty's, the Crest of Courage. This is the one I knew I wanted. As soon as somebody told me they had these at the con, I knew I had to get them. I wanted to get all of them, and it turns out he actually had the Crest of Kindness that's Ken's from the second season that never has a tag, just the crest, and then the Crest of Miracles, which is only used in like the movie and one episode, and it's in a Digi-Egg. It's not a crest, so it's something that doesn't even exist, which is really cool. But I actually got the Crest of Courage. This is the Crest of Friendship here. I'm just gonna... This is the Crest of Friendship, Matt's, and then the Crest of Love here, which is Sora's, which has a heart on it. I'm gonna take it out of the bag. I don't want to, because some of these haven't come out of the box. I'm like, and that's the Crest of Love there. They have a little necklace thing too. So there were 10 of them total, and I found out after I had already bought these that it would have been not that much more expensive to just buy all of them. But I got his business card, and unfortunately on his website they're more expensive on his website, and it doesn't have the Crest of Miracles, so that must be like a con exclusive or something. But I'm glad I got these 3. If he's back next year, I will buy more, definitely. And he was actually sold out of the Crest of Courage by the day I actually went and bought these, but I had them just being held for me, and I've actually worn this one a bit too. but really cool to have these. This is my childhood. There is no way in hell I was gonna pass these up. And I knew I wanted ties, and for some reason I wanted Sora's because the Crest of Love, my girlfriend I guess, and the Crest of Friendship, kind of important to me. The only other one that was really important was Crest of Hope. I don't know why, but that'll probably be the next one I get, which is that is Kari's if I remember. No, I think that's TK's. Yeah, TK's is Hope. Sorry, but yeah, great to have these, and that is the end of this collection update for April 2014. I will see you next month, because there is at least one game I'm getting. I plan on getting some CDs, and then a friend of my girlfriend's is sending me a package. It's already in the mail apparently. I thought it'd be here by now, but it's not. So it'll be in that. So there'll be at least a little video next month. But I will see you then.